Top security officers, members of the National Assembly, traditional and community leaders, as well as CSOs form part of this consultative meeting. This gathering is chaired by the Chief Executive of the state, Babagana Zulu. To start off the meeting, the governor acknowledges that it is difficult to accept the turnaround of those who caused mayhem in the state, but notes that it is equally important to find ways of bringing an end to the 12-year insurgency. Governor Babagana Zulu is of the view that while accepting the repentant insurgents has its implications, rejecting them could swell the ranks of the rival ISWAP faction that is still armed and waging war against the people.
And the worst situation is that even if the governor is traveling to some of the extreme local government areas, we must to seek for air support.
In their submissions, traditional and religious leaders call on residents to consider genuine reconciliation in order to allow peace to reign in the state. At the end of the meeting, a 16-resolution communique was issued, signed by the State Attorney General, Kakashehu Lawan. It appreciates efforts of the President towards ending Boko Haram insurgency in the region and urges the federal government to handle the issue of repentant terrorists with utmost care.
George Marvel is my great father. He says his daughter was raped several times by her stepfather, whom she lived with.
What I don't understand is this. How could a mother be around and this kind of thing happen to her daughter and it doesn't mean a thing to her?
He wants justice for the 17-year-old who now lives with her grandmother.
The pastor has been defying the young girl for the past 3 years. In fact, he started defying the young lady while she was 13 years old. Now, she's 17 years now. She's 17 years now. Now, the painful aspect of it is that the mother, who is supposed to protect her child, is aware of this.
Reports have shown that only a few sexual abuse cases are ever successfully prosecuted by the police due to lack of evidence. This training in Abuja is meant to bring the gender unit of the Nigeria Police up to speed with modern trends in handling sexual abuse cases.
It's essentially to bring them to understanding how they can use communication and other tools, strategic tools they can use to provide the right support to young people and children who are abused in whatever form in our society today.
A prominent case before the police is that of Karen Hapuch, who was buried in July. The family of the 14-year-old insists she was sexually abused at school and claimed the school management has refuted. While the outcome of the police investigation is being awaited, the case suggests the challenges that often accompany cases of alleged rape.
Delta State government has begun the process of the 2022 budget preparations with the commitment towards accountability and transparency by organizing citizens' budget engagement. This is to ensure the active participation of critical stakeholders to making the final fiscal document a true reflection of the will of the people. Commissioner for Economic Planning in the state, Barik Bey, said that this engagement is a necessary process towards entrenching participatory governance in the state. He also gives a clearer picture of what the 2022 budget is expected to achieve as he underscores the importance of this engagement.
And what you have seen here today is truly very, very beneficial because we've given them the opportunity to also impute into our plan for 2022. And it was so interesting that they are also very conversant with what has happened in 2021.
The state government is looking to a budget proposal of 425 billion naira and 90% budget performance as the economy recovers from the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic.